LDBC. This is your boy Coach Sheldon Harrison. You're live on the Coach Sheldon Harrison Boxing and MMA Show live. Okay, folks. Just like I said, Undisputed and First Take, they're not gonna air this girl. And you know, and I like to read my comments, and this is not like a diss to anybody in the comment section. I just like to always refute my points. Okay. Now, one point that I heard is that Amanda Nunes is not attractive, and Amanda Nunes does not speak English. Okay. Well, okay, I'm gonna give you that. You know what? I want to show you something, okay? I want to show you something. Somebody who is a fighter. She is attractive and she speaks very good English and she trash talks. Okay? Now this is the Venezuelan vixen Juliana Pena. Now I've had my issues with her in the past. I mean I have. Okay? And I was criticizing her heavily for not taking the fight with Shevchenko. But she stood up, she took the fight, and, I have nothing but respect for that. That's all it counts for me. See, if you do what you're supposed to do, and if you take the fights you're supposed to take, I'm going to support you whether I think you'll win or not. I'm going to still give you support, and I'm going to still give you love. You get love on this channel, okay? That's just how it is, okay? I'm not going to not give love to anybody that don't step in and take tough fights. I'm going to give love to everybody that do that. And she's stepping up. Okay, now if you sitting here telling me that she's not attractive and she can't speak English, then okay, they don't push her. This girl, she has to actually talk. She got to be her own mouthpiece, and she's selling herself. She's traveling. She's making time for these interviews on these podcasts. She's doing this. Okay, she's not getting any back support from the UFC or the media. She's pretty. She's beautiful. I mean, and she's in my top. She's in my top 10 most beautifulest fighter list. I made a list on that. And y'all can Google it, Coach Shelton Harrison, top 10 most beautifulest fighters. She's ranked number 5 for me. So don't tell me she's not beautiful, because she's gorgeous, okay? But she don't get pushed. And you don't see her name out there. And you would think, too, with her being the Ultimate Fighter winner, you would actually think with her winning that, you would think that she would actually be a little bit more marketable than what they try to pursue. See, it's not about looks. See, stop saying that. It's not about looks. It's who the people you're marketing to go for. That's just the way it is, y'all. It's who they go for. It's who they're marketing towards. And they're not marketing it towards, minorities. And I'm going to keep telling y'all this and telling y'all this until you understand. See, here's my solution. It's not to keep crying about it. The solution is, pull your dollars out. That's what I did. I've already made my decision. I'm not buying any more pay-per-views. I would spend my $60 in a minute and get a pay-per-view. I'm just not going to do it. If I got to watch and comment and report, guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to stream it. Okay, fine. Fine, I ain't putting my dollars in. ESPN, look, I cut off my ESPN and my sports. I cut all that crap off last year. And you can just watch everything episode right here on YouTube. Yeah, you know what? I'm not putting money directly into their pocket, but I can get on my phone. I can watch any episode of ESPN I want on YouTube. And I ain't got to put no more money into buying all these sports packages and all this crap. I cut that mess off. I just cut it off. And you know what? You can do the same thing. If you honestly feel like that what's happening here is wrong, pull your money out. See, one thing I understand about big corporations, they understand one thing. Money. And if they losing money, they don't want to do that. See, we can be heard. But see, we can't let what happened in boxing happen here. You gotta take your money out. They're streaming sites. Trust me. You can watch anything for nothing. Trust me. Streaming sites. I'm telling you now. If this girl don't start getting the coverage that she need, I'm telling you, nope, Coach Shelton, you can forget it. Coach Shelton Harrison ain't buying another pay-per-view. Now, if they start covering Amanda Nunes like they supposed to, if the media take her back, start taking a change of heart and start giving this girl her just due, then okay, I'm game. I will purchase a pay-per-view. But until then, absolutely not. I'm done. I'm done with it. Now, these two, they're going to talk. I can listen to them, but I always like to look at this photograph when I see Skip. I'm sorry, Steven ain't stupid, and well now I call him what do I call Max? I don't know. I figure a nickname for Max Hellerman. I figure out a name for him. Okay, but listen, this is what they talking about.
8 seconds, Stephen A. Should she retire?
She has to retire. I mean, she's getting beat up. not just losing. She's getting beat up, and somebody told her she's a boxer. That's not where her strength lies. I don't want to see her get hurt anymore. I got a lot of respect for her. But these last two fights, Holly Holmes and then Amanda Nunes, she had no business in that octagon.
As I said all along, she needed...
Okay, listen to Stephen A. Smith. He sounds like a simp. I don't want to see her get hurt anymore. I don't want to see her get hurt anymore. Shut up, you simp. Are you kidding me, man? Here, let's put this picture back up. Let's put this back up. Yeah. That picture right there. I like that one better. That's the photograph we talking about. Yeah. I don't want to see her get hurt anymore. I don't want to see. Of course you don't. Sure you don't. I bet if it would have been Amanda Nunes getting knocked out, they still wouldn't have talked about it. They'd have talked about how Amanda Nunes whatnot. They wouldn't have said nothing. Just Ronda back. That's what they would have said. See, stop it. So for those of you that's saying that Amanda not attractive enough and don't speak English, nope, it's not it. I'm trying to tell y'all that's not what it is. Because there are a lot of attractive people in the UFC that's making noise. And you can even say, well, but Juliana Pena not ranked high enough. Well, if that's the case, what about Paige Van Zandt? They talk about her all the time. And how high is she ranked? Paige Van Zandt is getting her ass whooped. So stop. See, you got to miss me with that. You guys, some of you got to come better than what you coming, okay? It's not going to work. It's just not going to work. And we can even look. Well, Coach, you only looked at ESPN. What about everybody else? What about it? Okay, let's take a look at Undisputed, okay? Now, these are the videos right here. These are the videos, and I can't get them all on there. But these are the videos. If you scroll down, look. Ain't nothing about Amanda Nunes on there. Ain't nothing about that. Today is Tuesday. Folks, today is Tuesday. I'm not trying to hear that. Okay? And you know what? Here go the number. This is the number to ESPN, and this is the number to Fox. And both of these numbers are toll-free. Okay. And on the right, under Max Kellerman, that's the number to Fox Sports, okay? And I'm just saying, it's just time, man. Call these folks. And, yeah, that's what we do. Like, honestly and truthfully, what's going on is asinine. And, see, they think that we as fans and as consumers, we're just going to sit back. And, we see what they're doing. We see what they're doing. We know exactly what they're doing. Don't try to come at me objectively about this. Listen, I know it's a money thing. And I know who sells and who won't sell. That's okay. Because, see, if we pull our money out of this, and don't try to tell me either that the majority of the crowd they cater to are not minorities. Well, minorities spend a hell of a lot of money in combat sports. I already searched, okay? And if minorities pull their money out of combat sports, they'll be definitely losing $400 to $500 million a year. I already checked this information, okay? So come at me again, okay? And it don't have to be a minority. Anybody, if you think you see something wrong, that's just crazy. It's crazy. And I told y'all they wouldn't do it. I explained to y'all, I know. And it's probably going to be probably be the end of the week, or we might not see Amanda Nunes till next week. Okay? And I also, to the guy that said, hey, have you checked the Brazilian media? Yeah, I checked the Brazilian media, and she's in a few newspapers over there. They talk about it. But, other than that, no. Okay? And I'm sorry, Amanda Nunes wants paydays. She already said she does. So it doesn't make sense if they called Amanda Nunes. It does not make sense for her to say, no, I don't want to interview with y'all. No, because most fighters, they're going to want to interview with you. Hell, I even have fighters now. That I'm going to be interviewing real soon. They want any kind of interviews that they can get. And they're doing it because they want to promote themselves. I'm trying to tell y'all, I've had two other women's fighters contact me and say, Coach, when can I do a Skype interview with you? When can I do a phone interview with you? So don't tell me that these fighters don't want these interviews. Of course they do. And Amanda Nunes, if she had a chance to be on ESPN, okay, or Undisputed again, Amanda Nunes would definitely do that. So stop it. I'm not trying to hear that. This is your boy, Coach Shelton Harrison, okay? Oh, let's listen to what Max Kellerman said. Let's listen to what he said.
A title shot for her own good. She took 13 months off, got right back in with a champion and lost. Her confidence is shot.
So basically, she got in there with a champion. Oh, yeah, Amanda Nunes. That's the champion. That's the damn champion. Her confidence is shot. What about the confidence of the champion? What about the exuding confidence of the champion that won? How about her? Yeah, right. Okay, y'all full of it. And don't worry, the coach is on to you. And a lot of other people are on to you guys too. This is your boy, Coach Shelton Harrison. I'm done.